Hello and welcome to another update video about Polygon MATIC. Today again in sell-off mode, nothing major but a slight downside, bit of selling pressure today generally in the crypto market. We're approaching again the 50-cent mark that I already indicated in yesterday's video as the next potential target. What I would not rule out though is that the pattern here that's forming could develop into a head and shoulders pattern, so that we have a left shoulder, a head and a right shoulder. Ideally, we want a little bit of a larger right shoulder, not necessarily in height, but more in width, but we'll see. Doesn't need it, you know, but when we talk about a head and shoulders pattern, proportionality is quite important. So that doesn't really look like a very clean head and shoulders. However, the Elliott wave count definitely allows for further downside. It's just that we need to be a little bit on our toes here because the 50-cent level is critical support. I mean, you have a bounce from here, we had a bounce from here, and we had a bounce from here. But it seems that most recently the bulls were not able to push the price high, really only quite low, you know, compared to the previous rally that occurred between the 27th of September and the 4th of October. So rather weakness. The 50-cent level is still critical support. Below that level, I mean, I'm still watching very much the 41-cent level. My view is we don't need to go down that low, but I'm watching that level because, first of all, I don't really trust this micro count. This could honestly just be the wave one here, these 5 waves, the wave one of this C wave. We'll see how we go because I don't, you know, the microstructure here isn't very clear. This count here, yeah, it's a big mess. I mean, it's not the count, it's the structure itself that's unfolding here. As we get closer here to completion of this correction, which I think we are, the lower degree wave structure gets increasingly sloppy. So I'd rather keep it a little bit flexible instead of putting long chains of waves on here that show you the pathway, because in the end, this is the area where in a bullish scenario, we need to see a turnaround between 41 cents and 50. Well, I shouldn't say 50 because, well, that is true actually. What we want in this move down, in this last move down, we want to go below the previous swing low, which was at 49.2 cents. So let's call it between 41 and 49 cents. That's where the area that we actually want to reach and where we will be watching for bottoming structures. But so far, no bottoming structure has formed that has convinced us, and therefore we have been continuing to focus on the downside. I think we are fairly close to a low now, and maybe even a grid bot is now potentially a wise idea to start to activate a grid bot. To basically trade the range maybe between 39 cents and potentially even here the August high or July high. Okay, so because we could be in more choppy price action, we're fairly close to potential low, and below 39 cents I would stop out anyway, you know. But the thing is, it's potentially interesting as we get closer to a low, but we haven't got a defined low yet that we can basically enter an aggressive long trade. So the idea of a grid bot is basically like a soft way to trade, right? So any losses on the way down, because there will be losses, yeah, but it's more like scaling into support. But any losses on the way down will get reduced as the grid bot is constantly trading, and it is obviously obviously enters a smaller position the further you are away from key support. So it basically is a risk management tool. But I'm not telling you to do it, right? I mean, you know, you still need to take some heat as long as we are in the downtrend, but it's just a softer way to trade until we have a confirmed low in place. But yeah, there is not much more to add. I mean, as I said in the last video, if we see a break below the last swing high, and it might form a larger right shoulder in this head and shoulders pattern, then the next resistance level would be at 57.7 cents. That's my update about MATIC. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.